Hello, happy Saturday. Hopefully you guys are outside enjoying the beautiful weather. I am in Chicago and I'm getting ready for an event tonight that I'm going to. But I wanted to get on and do an April reading. And compliments of Penelope, we have new cards, Goddess Guidance, Oracle cards. They're also Doreen Virtue. So we're going to do a reading for April. Before we get into April, or before we get into it, what's going on right now? What are people feeling? It is breakdown, breakthrough, breakdown, breakthrough, breakdown, breakthrough. So be with it. Things are manifesting so quickly and so fast. So if you have something comes up that really, really triggers you, use it as a way to release whatever this is within your system. So it has nothing to do with like the actual thing that's happening. It's bringing something up deep inside of you to be done with, because we've moved into the fifth dimension. So the universe is moving at a very, very fast pace, and it's present moment. So fifth dimension is present moment and manifestation. So consider any little thing that you're getting to remove or release a blessing, because you're not going to have to go into the fifth dimension with your physical body, having it manifested as like this huge, big, scary thing, okay? So all of these decks of cards work the same way. It's law of attraction. So we're putting the intention. We want a reading for April. This reading goes to anyone who will ever watch this replay. Specifically, we're doing it for the collective exchange, so these collective exchange. But anyone who will ever watch it. So we're just infusing right now into this card deck all of you, all of your energy, everything you're going through, and we're going to do a three card reading. And then I'll read what they mean. So as I'm shuffling and just setting intention here, go ahead and just think of anything that you are looking to have answered, any questions you have, any guidance you're seeking right now in your life. Let's just do really quickly, before we go into the prayer, let's just do an inhale and exhale. So consciously, as we do this exhale, just releasing anything that isn't serving you. Closing our eyes, and let's just do an inhale in through the nose, out through the mouth. Two more, let's do two more. As you inhale, just inhaling that goddess energy in. Seeing yourself as completely gold, lit up in that golden light, and I'm seeing a beautiful frequency of a really beautiful kind of orangey pinky flower, which I've been seeing a lot lately. So slowly opening up your eyes. I ask that all of my readings with these cards be very accurate, specific, and healing. I ask for help in clearly hearing, seeing, knowing, and feeling the true underlying meaning of each card reading. Please help all of my readings to bring blessings to everyone involved. So as we shuffle, once again, just think of all of these things, all these intentions you're curious about, any guidance that you're seeking. Okay. Very interesting. Okay, so the first card I pick, some of you may have seen this already in the news feed in the private Facebook group. I pulled a card for a special soul, Emily's daughter. I'm blanking on her name, Brianna. That's the first card we get. So it's very, I knew in that moment when I was responding and doing some stuff yesterday, I was working with these cards, and I felt called to pull one, and it's showing up for the entire group. So some of you may have already read this reading for this one that I put on the group, and that's how these things work. It's not just for specific one person. Anything that crosses our path, there's things in it for us, and where we get good is we really start paying attention to what things are meaning. So Just a refresher, when we do a 3-card reading, the card to our left, so this is the first one that we're reading, speaks about the immediate past with respect to the question's topic. The middle card addresses our current situation, and the last card gives us insight into the future outcome if we're listening and paying attention to the two previous cards. So the first one is it comes from the goddess Pele, P-E-L-E, and it's divine passion. Be honest with yourself. What is your heart's true desire? Message from Pele. If you're listening to the sound of your heart and breath, you'll recognize the ancient rhythms of your own internal drumming. This forever connects you to the mother of all creation and the sound of the planet Earth. These rhythms can be faked or forged. They're natural and eternal. What part of you are you trying to ignore? What part of you has been overly concerned with pleasing others to the determinant of hearing the sound of your own rhythm? Dear child, reach out and extend your arm to embrace your dreams. There's just as much a part of nature as are the trees, animals, and sunsets. Don't your own dreams deserve the same respect that you accord everyone and everything that you love? Listen to them, my child. Listen to your dreams. They'll activate the powerful eruption of passion in your life. Don't be afraid of your own passion, for it will propel you naturally and will excite and invigorate you. When you dance to the rhythms of your life, you're truly alive in all ways. Various meaning of this card. Make sure your career matches your true interests. Take a class or start a hobby that really excites you. Change jobs, go on a wonderful trip, invest time and money in manifesting your dreams. Give yourself permission to go for it. Start a new business. Make an honest assessment of how you can spend your time. List your priorities. About Pele, the Hawaiian goddess of volcanoes. Pele's dynamic strength is sometimes misunderstood. She shows us that fire can purify, release us from the old and make way for the new, and ignite our passions. Without fire, nothing would change. Call upon Pele to help you get in touch with your true passion and to charge up your motivation and excitement. Pele will help you feel everything on a deeper level, so be unafraid of taking action to manifest your heart's desires. All right, so this is absolutely beautiful. The word I've been working on monthly topics for April articles and things that I'm writing, and the word destruction came, and it seemed like such a harsh word to use, but the more that I spent time with it and listened, which it was channeled very divinely through me, this word, it's like, no, the destruction has to happen. Fire destructs, it burns, it dissolves, it releases. It's the same with destruction, bulldozing, releasing. It has to happen in order. So think of these things that are coming up for you as a way for them to be destructed. So there could be some big stuff, but it's exciting. There is an excitement under this time. Make sure you're spending time in the present moment every day, so you're giving yourself that reminder, like, oh, this is my natural state. It's just to be. Okay. I just want to throw in here because when I was reading these, sometimes messages come. One, your soul's tethered to the pace of the universe. There's no going backward. Okay, your soul is tethered to the pace of the universe. You're moving forward all the time. You can never go back and be in a place that you once were. Two, if you're looking for a way to like set priorities, get goals down, kind of get an assessment, a 30-minute private reading with me, private session with me, we will do that. It's just crisp, clear. I obviously like more time, but I'm getting more and more messaging that I need to be working with people for shorter amount of times. So just know that 30 minutes with me doing a private session, we can dig into that specifically, and you'll walk away from that 30 minutes with like specific things for you, for your soul. So just know that. Our second card, which deals with the present moment, is Nematona, and it's sacred space. And the message we have here is create an altar or visit a power place to connect to the divine. Message from Nematona. Your sacred space is within you now. By creating an altar or visiting a sacred site, you connect with the symbols and energy that have been infused with meaning and prayer over the centuries. Don't take these symbols lightly, for they're powerful indeed. When you connect with sacred symbols, you help your inner sanctity find a home in the outer world. You also tap into the ancient wisdom and spiritual grace of the old ways. Explore spirituality through sacred symbols and sites, and allow your soul to joyfully meander among the various ways available to you to unite within the divine. It's not a matter of how you connect, but that you do it so frequently. Various meaning. Build an altar in your home. Take a spiritual-oriented trip. You need a quiet place of refuge and retreat for yourself. Create a medicine circle or labyrinth. Walk the labyrinth. Clear the energy in your home with prayer, toning, invoking Archangel Michael, or other space-clearing methods. About Nematoma. Nematoma's name means sacred grove because she's protected the ancient Celtic ceremony sites, which were outdoors in sacred groves of trees. Nematoma continues to watch over sacred sites, especially those connected with nature. She'll help you build your own sacred space and will assist you with medicinal or labyrinth ceremonies. So if things are coming back to you, like I've noticed, I was raised Catholic, I've had very interesting experiences with Mother Mary and the Rosary and praying the Rosary. I've shared some of this with you guys in the last while. But this idea of like relic and ritual that comes through religion and comes through ceremonies, I think people get spewed. They either write it off or they think they need to know everything to be able to go and explore. Totally debunk that. Go toward what's interesting. So if this right now going, oh, I could create an altar, but then it brings you this anxiety of like, well, I don't have anything. I don't know. Find artwork that you love. Find things around your home that are like, just have deep memory to you, whether it's something that you purchased on a travel, a piece of clothing that you really like, a picture of a relative or family, friends. Make it your own. It's nothing until you step into making it your own, does that ignite the fire and like create all this beauty around it. If you think it's always outside of you and something you have yet to experience or have yet to go toward, you're never starting your own collection. You're never starting your own stuff. So that brings you that excitement. So these examples that it gave us, labyrinth, meditation, ritual, maybe there's things that are pulled from your religion. Just spend some time that and you within that, and you can Google how to create an altar or find some cool articles, and that may bring some inspiration to you as well. Okay, our third card is Isis, past life. And the message here is this situation involves your past life memories. Okay, so on point. This so much is coming up from past lives and past experiences. So whether you believe in incarnation or not, you can try it on as an option. But if you don't, just go ahead and replace it with past things that have happened to you in this lifetime. Because whether it's rooted in something that was old in lineage and past lifetimes, past lives, or you've had it reoccurring in this lifetime, it really doesn't matter because it stems from something. And that's what we're clearing. That's what this time is all about. Message from Isis. Your roots upon this planet are strong and deep, and some of the roots have anchored you in the past memories from faraway times. These roots have anchored you so deeply, in fact, that you're paralyzed when it comes to moving forward. I've called your attention to this condition so you may unearth and uproot past memories. Sometimes you bury those memories to shield yourself from psychic pain or embarrassment, so you won't remember those awkward moments when life tested you to the maximum. Reveal those lessons to yourself now, strong sorceress, and move forward with the confidence that you have sage wisdom behind you. Various meanings. Get a past life regression to gain insight and answers. Ancient fears from a past life are resurfacing right now. You've known this person you're inquiring about in the past life. Your current situation relates to a childhood issue. About Isis, the Egyptian high priestess moon goddess is regarded as one of the most important ancient deities because of her many functions and her vivid history. She's simultaneously motherly and businesslike, feminine and ultra strong. Isis brought your murdered husband Orishas back to life, and they conceived her beloved son Horus, the falcon-headed pharaoh. Unfortunately, Orishas was murdered beyond repair after the conception, and Isis devoted her attention to raising Horus. Isis also convinced the sun god Ra to tell her his secret names that contained vibrational tones that created instant manifestations. Thus, Isis is also known as a goddess of divine magic and alchemy. You can call upon her for assistance in many areas, including help with past life memories. All right, so these times, which I mentioned, that could be bringing up things that are really painful, they could appear little right now in the sense of like the scheme of things, but then you wonder why there's so much deep like pain in it. It's because it's rooted in something much, much deeper. It's rooted in something that could have been something very, very serious in a past life. Or so once again, in a 30-minute personal meditation, we're also picking up on these things specifically for people in our Monday night groups, which I encourage you to join in on. And I believe last Monday was very powerful and very in line with just what I read here, and that was our first meditation in April, and will continue to be. So know that, but we can release and let go of a lot of past life things, and you have your own experience clearing that. So if you're not unsure of how you do that, go to my website, go to the involvement tab, click on meditation program. At the bottom of the page, there's a free month trial. If you've done the free month trial and you're like, I kind of want to keep doing it, we'd love to have you on as a subscriber. Many, many things are happening there. So this is absolutely beautiful. Work with these goddesses this month, Pele, Nematona, Isis, and I thought I was maybe saying it wrong. It's kind of ironic, Isis, but how you pronounce it is Isis. So be honest with yourself. What is your heart's true desire? Create an altar and visit a power place to connect to the divine. So if you're really feeling like you need to go and be somewhere, listen to that, because it's true. Don't push it down. This situation involves past life memories. So I would love to hear your experience and what this brings up for you. Let's get a conversation. Let's keep a conversation going in the comment section on the Facebook Visa Collective Exchange group. If you're seeing this and watching this and you want to be a part of it, just find Visa Collective Exchange on Facebook, and I'll approve you and welcome you in. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Have a wonderful month. I'm very excited to clear this. We're moving through big stuff, and it's really, really exciting. So I love you all, and we will see you hopefully this Monday night. All right. Take care.